Hi, it's Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky, and I'm back with my pans and plans. I'm really happy to start with good news. It's been a while since we've had really good news, but this is great. I'm going to read from what NPR had as the story of the day. In a historic decision, the United States Supreme Court ruled on Monday that the 1964 Civil Rights Act protects gay, lesbian, and transgender employees from discrimination based on sex. The vote was 6-3, with Justice Neil Gorsuch, President Trump's first appointee to the Supreme Court, writing the majority opinion. The opinion was also joined by Chief Justice John Roberts and the court's 4 liberal justices. This is very good news to me personally as well. I think I've told you before, but I am the proud grandmother of a transgender young man. I'm so happy that this decision by the court today means he's not going to get fired from any job. He hopes to be an elementary school teacher. He actually did complete 4 years of college and is now getting a graduate degree. And this is such good news for so many people, young and middle-aged and old, to celebrate. And the fact that the appointee by President Trump is writing the opinion is great. In fact, he said, "Today," said Gorsuch, "we must decide whether an employee can be fired, whether an employer can fire someone simply for being homosexual or transgender. The answer is clear." And he made it really clear in his opinion. So that is good news. In sharp contrast to what happened last Friday, this is the bad news part. The President of the United States, you will not be shocked, finalized an executive order that rolled back Section 1557 of the Affordable Care Act, which actually provided individuals seeking health care services from discrimination on the basis of sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, national origin, language proficiency, age, or disability. Meaning, those folks have the green light to be discriminated against by insurance agents, by healthcare providers. They can say no to people like that. It's like, what is he thinking? As I say, in sharp contrast, here the Supreme Court of the United States decides to extend protections. And by the way, not entirely. While it talks about non-discrimination in employment, we still have a ways to go with housing and with education and some other things. But a major decision, a positive, progressive decision by the Supreme Court, but the President of the United States just 3 days earlier goes in the opposite direction and says, go ahead and discriminate. So we'll see if that actually goes into effect, but you have to wonder, what are these people doing in the White House? Just sitting around thinking about cruel things they can do to people to take away their health care. It's really unbelievable. Well, at this point, I suppose I should start believing that nothing is unbelievable for this administration. Obviously, we need a change. I feel confident that we're going to get one. When I see that even someone appointed by this president, says no to discrimination, it really gives me hope. So today is good news primarily, and some bad news. But I thought that's what we'd talk about this time. We're going to get back to the COVID-19, and we're going to get back to the police brutality issues, and we're going to be doing things in the Congress. But I thought today was a day of some celebration. I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where my handle is @Jan Schakowsky.